Hi, I'm Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today is December 1st, the first day of Vlogmas. I plan on showing you day by day, adding to my advent calendar. I've got something different this year. And of course, we will include a daily scripture leading up to Christmas. And of course, if there's any sewing along the way, anything else I'm going to share with you, I will do that. Today is just going to be the advent calendar and the scriptures. So let's go ahead and let me show you what I'm doing with the advent calendar. What we're going to do is we're going to build a little Christmas village. It starts with this base. You see there's numbers on it. Now the first one, there's a 0 on it. So we did that right off the bat. And it's some snow-capped mountains. That's 0. And I just go ahead and put that in the slot. What's really neat about this is this can be used every year. So I just put the mountains in the slot. Now, what I put in these other little slots are in a box. Let me get the box. And there are little envelopes in the box numbered. And we open up one a day. So let's go ahead. And this is number 1. So let's see what's in it. Ah, it's a little tree, Christmas tree. And the back of it does say 1. So I look on here and I find the slot that says 1. It's right here. So this is where it goes, right there. Now, hold it up. I can also take a picture for you. Let's make sure I have that in all the way. There we go. And today we have some snow-capped mountains and a Christmas tree. And by Christmas Day, we will have filled it up. There's actually 25 envelopes, but I will, on Christmas Eve, put in 24 and 25. I won't be doing it on Christmas Day. So every day we'll add to my little village, and there'll be little buildings and all kinds of things. And so that's what we have for today. I think it's pretty neat. It's made of wood. I found it on Amazon. I can put a link to where I found it. But I think it's pretty cute, something different. Okay. Now let's look at our verses. I found these particular verses on a, it's called, let me find the, it's Nikki Truesdell.com. I will put a link to her. She's actually a homeschool mom, and she writes books and does blogs and whatnot, but she actually has a list of the 24 verses. Let me read you what she says about these verses. It's pretty cool. It says, there is a wonderful trail of scripture from the Old Testament pointing to the upcoming birth of the Messiah. And there are numerous scriptures in the New Testament that confirm these prophecies. And then she says, these scriptures are arranged so that we see the big picture of Jesus, first as the promised Messiah, and later as the fulfillment of that promise. So I thought that was pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put up on the screen each scripture that I read to you. Some are more than one verse, so you can read along with me as I read, okay? It's a little dark in here by the tree, so I'm going to put on some readers so I can read this to you. From Micah chapter 5, verse 2, and that's in the Old Testament. Oh, by the way, these verses come from the ESV, the English Standard Version of the Bible. But you, O Bethlehem Ephratah, who are too little to be among the clans of Judah. From you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel, whose coming forth is from of old, from ancient days. Now, look at that Bethlehem Ephratah. What does that mean? So I looked it up. Bethlehem, the name means house of bread. Okay? And Ephratah means fruitful. The name was used to distinguish the specific town located in Judea from another Bethlehem that was in Galilee. There were two Bethlehems. So Bethlehem Ephratah was specific to the one in Judea. Ephratah, its older name, may have come from the area's rich grain harvest and fruitfulness. So if you've ever wondered what the Ephratah meant in Bethlehem, that's what it means. They wanted to distinguish that this was the Bethlehem in Judea and not the one in Galilee. Okay, well, that's what we have for you today. The start of my little Christmas village, our first scripture reference, and each one will lead us all the way to the birth of Jesus. I'll be back tomorrow. You take care. God bless you all. Goodbye.